Summary of the Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. 1. Types of principalities. Machiavelli outlines how states, principalities, are acquired and maintained. Hereditary principalities. Easy to govern because people are used to the ruling family. It is much easier to hold on to a hereditary state than a new principality. New principalities. Difficult to maintain. Can be acquired by fortune or prowess. Mixed principalities. Combining old and new lands, requiring more effort to keep stability. 2. Methods of acquiring power. By one's own arms, merit. The most stable and praiseworthy method. He who becomes prince through prowess maintains himself with difficulty, but he is more secure in the end. By the arms of others or fortune. Power gained through luck or external help is unstable. What comes easy is easily lost. 3. Maintaining power in new territories. A prince must suppress revolts early and prevent opposition. Eliminate former rulers completely. Live in the new territory to keep control. Install colonies to maintain influence. Whoever is responsible for another's becoming powerful ruins himself. 4. The role of arms, military force. A prince must have a strong military. Rely on your own army. Avoid mercenaries and auxiliaries, they are disloyal. A prince ought to have no other aim or thought, nor take up any other thing for his study, but war and its organization. 5. On princes and reputation. Appearances matter more than reality. A prince must seem virtuous, but not always act that way. Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. A prince must be a fox to recognize traps, and a lion to frighten wolves. 6. Is it better to be feared or loved? Machiavelli famously argues. It is better to be feared than loved, if one cannot be both. But also warns. A prince must only endeavor to avoid being hated. Fear is effective as long as it does not breed hatred. Love is conditional and fragile. 7. Generosity versus parsimony. Excessive generosity weakens a ruler. It drains resources and eventually leads to resentment when generosity ends. It is wiser to be considered miserly, which brings reproach without hatred, than to be compelled through generosity to rob your subjects. 8. The use of cruelty. Cruelty must be used wisely. If needed, it should be done quickly and decisively, not gradually. Injuries should be inflicted all at once, benefits should be distributed slowly. Example, Cesare Borgia, who used calculated violence to gain and consolidate power. 9. How to avoid being despised or hated. Do not take people's property or women. Show decisiveness, strength, and integrity, at least outwardly. Avoid being seen as weak or indecisive. Nothing makes a prince more esteemed than great undertakings and giving rare examples. 10. Religion and morality. A prince should use religion as a tool to maintain order and legitimacy, but not be bound by it. A prince must appear to be religious, but be capable of acting against religion when necessary. 11. The importance of appearances. The prince must always look virtuous, even if he secretly uses vice. A prince must be very careful never to let anything slip from his lips that is not full of the 5 qualities. He should appear to be compassionate, faithful, humane, honest, and religious. 12. Fortune and free will, virtue versus fortuna. Fortuna equals luck or fate. Virtue the prince's ability to shape his destiny through boldness and skill. Fortune is a woman, and it is necessary, if you want to master her, to beat and strike her. A prince must prepare for unpredictable events and act boldly to overcome them. 13. A call to liberate Italy. In the final chapter, Machiavelli calls for a strong ruler to unify and free Italy from foreign domination. This barbarous invasion stinks in every nose. Now is the time for a new prince. Key takeaways. Power is maintained through realism, not idealism. Fear is more reliable than love, but a prince must avoid hatred. Morality is useful only when it strengthens power. Appearances are more important than truth. Fortune can be shaped through virtue, skill, courage, and adaptability. Notable quotes. The ends justify the means. Note, not directly quoted, but often attributed to Machiavelli's philosophy. A wise prince ought to adopt such a course that his citizens will always be under a necessity of the state and of him. Men in general judge more from appearances than from reality.